Why do we have games on 17 different platforms? If I want to watch a game, I shouldn't have to have Peacock and Amazon Prime and ESPN and this and that. Like it should be localized because the NBA is doing the same thing where they have 17 different things that you have to buy if you want to watch all 82 of your team's games. Like if we're gonna do this thing where we're selling the rights to the games to teams, do it properly. That's all I ask. Don't make us have to buy 7 subscription services. Then then you're not going to get the viewership. Which I guess if you're the NBA and NFL, you've already made your money off the deal. But like, don't you want the viewership? Because the viewership is going to grow the game. It's going to transport into larger CBA deals in the future. So I think that we're making this mistake of having all of these games on too many different platforms. You've got
Hmm.
the average guy like me or someone more in the dumps than I am who has less money than I do. They're not gonna be able to like. They may be a Giants fan. They're getting home from the coal mines. All they want to do is watch their Giants play football, but they can't
Yeah,
because this game's on Amazon Prime. But next game is on NBC. Like you can't.
it's it
You
is it is
got you
kind
got
of
to
like
figure that out.
it is kind of fucked though. You gotta have it on local stuff. But yeah, I understand. That's part of my rant too as well for that. That's bullshit.
And
You should
then
have it
you
on just
the
local stuff.
NFL's and then you got the NBA that like if you buy a subscription to NBA League Pass, you can't watch a game that's in your local market. So it doesn't matter if I because I live in San Antonio, right? If I'm trying to watch the Spurs, because the Spurs are located in San Antonio, it doesn't matter if they're located on a cable company channel, an antenna company channel, or a satellite company channel. If it is locally available in any sort of facet, then it is unviewable in NBA
Uh,
League Pass, a very expensive subscription. So I don't get it. It's utter blasphemy. If you wanted to truly make as much money on the game, you wouldn't be selling out for short-term endorsement deals or uh, short-term things like this. You would be focusing on the long term. How can we get the most viewers so that these larger and larger and larger CBA deals? Because yeah, sure, you might have all this money now, but in whenever that deal's over, they're going to look at the viewership and be like, "Oh, we're not benefiting as much as we thought we were off of this. We're not going to give you near that much money if we decide to entertain this agreement again." And so I think the NBA is making a huge mistake there. So is the NFL because the NFL is in the same vein. So that's my large rant there. Kind of went 17 different directions, but I really do think those are very important to acknowledge. I mean, there's also people that for same in college football you got 17 different networks, but that's at least a more acceptable because different schools have different agreements with different things, and conferences
mhm.
have their own channels and stuff. So that's at least a little bit more understandable. And a lot of the times you can find those through just ESPN itself. So I wouldn't be as adamant about college football, but like pro sports, get it together, please. The MLB is
Please.
so much better, like as far as viewership goes.